Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Cafe Enchante. And we are starting Ill's route this time. Oh yeah, right, we get to watch Prologue 4 again, I forgot. Betrayed. I was betrayed. Betrayed. I don't remember this. What we watched at the... Interesting. Okay. Didn't they show at the end of Rindo's route? It was like Prologue 4, but this wasn't it. Wait, what? Every other time it's been the same. This is... Okay, I don't know. Anyway. I stared where he was supposed to be, in pain, from anger, bitterness, and despair. He's no longer bound to this place. His heart is completely separated from it. How? Why? He and I were supposed to be equals. He was supposed to be with me. And still, why was he the only one who was saved? What was the difference between me and him? Is the he they're talking about Miser? Because that would make sense. You know what I mean? Because it's all this is going to come out in his route, so I feel like it has something to do with him, but who's the person talking? A fierce rage pierces through my heart. The disappointment of my friend's betrayal. The envy of the fact that only he was saved. The despair from knowing I wouldn't be. The longing for the hand that would save me. Disappointment. Despair. Envy. Longing. Feelings that should have dissolved long ago continue to fill my heart. Unless it is Miser talking about something. I don't know. Why? Why is it just me? That was totally different than what we saw at the end of Rindo's Road. And now it's just... Okay. I was like, now it's just a black screen. What the fuck? I mean... Okay. Yes. Totally awkward. Alright. Okay. So now we know, hey, we just showed up and this is a cafe that my grandfather's giving me. Here's a weird door. What should I do? Open. Of course we're going to turn it to open. We're not ready to get the bad ending right there. We should have done that first. We should have been like, closed. Oh, bad ending first off. Hope you enjoyed the game, guys. Life goes on like normal. Aww. I'd say all of our non-human boyfriendos, but as we've seen from Rindo's route... Nope. Gotta skip that. Nope. Don't do that to me. Okay. The only thing that sucks is that you have to, like, go through the entire 5,000 hour long... I mean, it's going to take most of this part. What did it take the last time? Half hour, 40 minutes? We got... That's a lot of skipping. Guests, right? Okay. I wish it would continue skipping red stuff after you click something. Instead of me having to click the button again. It would just save me, like, 5 seconds. Just save a couple of seconds. A demon. A knight. A fallen angel. Oh! Our boyfriend. He's got better hair than we do. I mean, it's like long and glorious. Our hair's fine. There's something wrong, but like, look at how much hair he has. It's ridiculous. Ah, this is interesting. I couldn't quite believe him. This is different. So, basically, you all are regulars here at the cafe. And you're not humans, but beings that have come from another world, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. I'm glad you understood so quickly. You really are Soen's granddaughter.
Yes, that is a relief. Let us get to the main point already. So about Enchante. The exit's that way. What? Why?
Oh dear, I really did think you were beginning to understand the situation.
No, what I understood was the fact that you were all completely and utterly suspicious. If you tried to tell any sane person about any of these fantastical delusions, they would never believe you. I glare intensely at the faces around me. The only way this makes sense is if there was a hidden camera and someone comes out and tells me this is all a big prank. Oh no. What do we do about this now? Kids these days are so full of disbelief. This is, of course, a normal reaction. I like that little bit of difference. Like, get the fuck out. I'm not crazy. You can leave now, you crazy pants. He's like, do you want to see our power? I mean, we just saw them transform. So it's like, trick of light? Like, they're expecting you to be like, what? No! Ah! In like a show. So could you imagine just like, they're pranking your shirt and you're like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, whatever you say, bro. Just like going with it. Whatever. Do 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 do. Pants are sitting at a really weird angle. Like, lonely waiting for you. Miser's hand. It has something to do with him, even if it's not actually his hand, but I still think it is. I've been wrong plenty of times before, like almost always. I say almost because on occasion, I fucking peg shit right out of the park. Like, we're dead, ain't we? Oh, look at that. Whole game spoiled. This is this, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't have anything to be spoiled on this one. I mean, yes, probably. Part of me is looking forward to this, but part of me is not, because it's like, I just feel like after Rindo's route, that it's like, are we going downhill with this? You know? Like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, that's... am I supposed to feel good about this? Like, I don't know. I mean, his route wasn't bad. We still got a happy ending, but I don't know. But the happy ending, but like, poor Mikado. Like, I mean, I guess technically in Ignis's route, it was like, poor Dromi. But no, Dromi was a fuckwad. I hate Dromi. Like, as far, like, he's a pain in the fucking ass. Like, right? But you're like, you're a pain in the ass, and if you weren't here, I wouldn't mind it. But, like, you're here, so okay, we can just deal with you. I don't like you, but I don't hate you. And then what he turned into, you were like, nah. Screw you, buddy. Like, I don't know. Venia was more of a shock. How dare you? Why would you do this? That hurts. I'll forgive you. Not forgiving Dromi. Nope. Punting that little bitch right the fuck in the trash where he belongs. And Mikado, you're like, oh, you ended up dead though. Like, oh, that hurts. Like, it's weird. You have different arcs for each one of the side characters. Is there a side character in this one that's gonna, like, stab us in the back? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Interesting. You know what I mean? Because Zoe's a side character, stab you in the back. So with Il's round, I don't know what's coming, because... we don't have a side character to stab us in the back. You know? But, like, you had Venia, and it was like, he stabbed you in the back, but then you forgave him, because you were like, it's okay, like, we understand why you did it, and, like, we'll forgive you. And then you have Drum, and you're like, nah, fuck you, you son of a bitch! And then you have Mikado, and you're like, oh, it's actually so tragically sad, like, I understand why you did it, you're still a dick, and then you die. Oh, like, it's three vastly different things. You have so many games! You really do have a lot of games! Huh, wait, it looks like there are multiple copies of some of these games. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you do what you gotta do, because you get the special edition and you end up with the PS4 version and the fucking Vita version. Okay, look. And debating in my head sometimes getting the Switch version just so I can just lay in bed and, like, play the Switch and, like, I can play Pure Fiore again, or look, we can play Code Realize on the Switch instead of having the Vita out and the Switch, you know what I mean? But, like, what else am I doing with my Vita? It's just been sitting there collecting dust, basically since I got it. because I use my Vita TV for all that. But anyway. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with multiple copies.
Yes. I buy those for the special items, see? And they differ between which store you purchase the game from.
Special items? Okay, that's a little extreme. Like little bonuses?
Like booklets and drama CDs. The drama CDs in particular even feature different characters depending on the shop.
No, that would suck. You'd be like, no, why? It's so hard. That's what eBay's for. Booklet and drama CD. Types of special products for Otome games. The contents can be anything from comedy to behind-the-scenes notes.
When I hear about the store-exclusive goods, I can't help but feel the need to buy the same game from different shops.
Wait, the actual games themselves don't differ at all? Is that correct?
Indeed, and they're the exact same game.
I nod to myself as if I were a scholar. Well, down the road, when they stop printing those games, people are going to be looking for them, and then you can sell the copy of the game. At some point. Although I haven't experienced it myself, this hobby sounds rather expensive. Looks at his shelf behind him with all the Code Realize fucking merch. Literally the same pins over and over. Especially if you're buying the same... And he's actually got Ita bags, too. If you're buying the same pin over and over. It's hard enough sometimes. I never understood that, though, like with Ita bags, that people will do it, and they'll be like, here's my Ita bag! And they have, like, the same, like, pin in a row. And it's like... So, like, look at Ill's purple bag back there. It's exactly what it is. You got the 3 on the far right that are different. But then that one row, each row is like probably the same pin repeated. So, was that 5 of the same? Why? That's not fun. I want all different ones. I have some that I've bought and I'm like, I already had this because I have thousands of pins. Thousands, probably. I should count them one day, but I don't know if I can count that high. I'm not kidding. But it's in a different bag. It's not like it's... I also don't do them by like, you have to stick to a certain character. Fuck that shit. There's only one bag I have that's a specific character. Everyone else is themed by color or like maybe by anime. Started doing that now. Or, hey, this is my red theme bag, or this is my turquoise bag, or this is my space theme one. And it's just the fabric in it and the outside decorations, and then the pins kind of match the color of the fabric in the background. Look, okay, it's a creative outlet. It's fun. But I just never understood I'm just going to put them in rows. Okay. But even if you were going to just do that, why do you do the same pin over and over? Like, would it be more fun? I mean, for a challenge, it's way harder to find 10 copies of the same fucking pin sometimes. You know? Like, I searched for a year to find one Saint Germain pin that matched the other Code Realize pins that I have, just so I could get the full set. I searched for like a fucking year. But could you imagine if you're like, I'm gonna use that? It would take you 30 fucking decades to goddamn finish a bag with like just 5 copies of that pin. Holy shit. It's just not as much fun to me when it's just all the same thing. I don't know. Anyway. So, you know, that's a lot more money. Like, you could have 10 different pins in your bag, but you're like, no, I'm gonna get 10 of the same one. That's harder, actually, I think. Like, but also extremely expensive too. Yeah. Although I haven't experienced it myself, this hobby sounds rather expensive. We already read that, and I'm just going to reiterate. Yes, Jesus Christ! Especially certain things, you're like, sure, I'll pay $20 for that. Was it worth $20? To me, yes, but in reality, probably not.
Still, each item contains the essence of these characters, and having them here is another way of loving them.
Conversations with them are going to be fun, aren't they?
And though as of such, my mountain of games...
Oh, thought of as such. I was like, wait, what? Oh my god, my brain. I can't read. Okay.
Thought of as such, my mountain of games, you could think of it as a pyramid of love.
A pyramid of love? So we're equating this small structure to the ancient ones with such deep histories. Also, how do I put this? This sounds like the title of an old song. Okay. Ah, so many games! She was like, you have so many games. But me, I'm like, read them all to me because I can't read Japanese. We sit in front of Ignis, yes. This is the touching music. Oh, our friends' music. Do, 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 do. The happy stroll music. This is like the opening credits to a 1980s TV sitcom music. It's exactly what it sounds like. Swear to God. Every 80s TV show had music like this. A friend. Alright, in our picture. La 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 la. Sorry, I'm tired. Tired. I don't know. Don't know why. Couldn't sleep last night. Had a miserable fucking day yesterday. Jesus Christ, it was goddamn awful. Still not over it. That's not true. Oh, whoops. That's not true. Wait. I have nothing to say at the moment. Oh, I love you in your normal clothes. Yes, I do. I love you. I miss you. Why can't we have you? Oh, you're probably gonna rip my heart out, literally. Maybe figuratively. I don't know. Oh, there you are, you pretty bastard. You give me too much credit. I had a good teacher is what we're gonna say probably in his route. You know. Alright, we're almost to chapter 3. At least, as far as choices. Oh, here we go, chapter 3, look at that. Here we go. Alright. And we're planning for a party, and then... Oh, I'm sorry. How are we gonna end up doing this? Was Mr. Rindo always there when we did Canis and Ignis's route? I know Il was up there, but like, how are we gonna do this when we... Look. Huh. Actually, I don't remember hearing what Il was in charge of. Now that I think of it, does Il have real, everyday skills aside from computers? What is this? I've got a bad feeling about this. Following my instincts, I head down toward the cafe, but... Huh. There he was, alone. A figure sat at the counter, not eating or drinking. He did nothing at all. He had great posture. His figure was pure. This was, of course, the one I was worried about. Il? What are you doing there? What about getting ready for the tea party? As I speak, Il smiles, turning back to me.
Getting ready? I've not been asked to do anything for the matter of the tea party.
Huh?
Yo calls all sorts of problems, so it's best if you just sit here. And that's what everyone had suggested. I'm here following their directions.
I see. My hunch wasn't exactly right, but wasn't far off from the mark either, I suppose. Are you not good with chores, Il?
Correct. I have absolutely no confidence to speak of when it comes to any sort of household chores.
Why is he saying this so confidently?
Although, to have to just wait here with no Otome games, I have quite a bit of time on my hands. Spacey, if you would not mind, would you sit and chat while everyone completes their preparations?
They could have just told him to go to his room, and instead they're like, just sit there and don't do anything. And he's like, okay? Sure, I can do that. I feel restless just having to stay in my room and do nothing. But before that, should I bring something for us to drink? I go to the kitchen and explain the situation to Canis and Ignis, who were in charge of the food. Sure enough, they corroborated the no entry into the kitchen mandate declared on Il. I wonder what he must have done to this kitchen in the past. I'm sure I'll find out. I took some juice and grabbed 2 glasses. Beverages in hand, I sit next to Il. With a thank you, Il took his cup. I just heard earlier, you're not allowed to step foot into the kitchen. But then you're not allowed to get even a single drink for yourself. That's a bit inconvenient, isn't it? He doesn't need to be so restricted. At least that's what I thought. Il seemed to be able to guess what I felt about this.
I've never really felt inconvenienced. Whenever I mention I wish for a drink, someone always provides. And now that we're officially opened, I can simply order a drink from you.
Right. That's true, I guess. I let out a weird grunt. What is this? This feeling that we aren't connecting. But you know, there will definitely be days where Enchante won't be open for business. I can go with you for the time being. How about we try and get permission for you to at least peek inside the fridge? I give my suggestion, and then Il stares at me intently, narrowing his eyes. It's just kind of hilarious in my mind that Il and Dante are the same voice actor, because they just don't seem anything alike. Like, there's some voice actors that characters, you're like, yeah, you're all shady motherfucker. Hey, you got a type. But this is just... Every once in a while, I just see, like, the Dante card from Pio Fiore at the corner of my eye, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't jiving with me. It's so weird. Anyway. Il? What's wrong?
And nothing. I only just realized something with what you just said. Spacey, are you and so indifferent people?
Huh? What? You're asking me that now?
Yes. At times like these, Soan would mutter something dismissive and prepare one of my regular orders for me. And so, I thought you as his granddaughter would say and do the same sort of thing. I'm surprised you reacted differently.
It's like, you do know how humans work, right? I felt so taken aback by his words. Wait, just a second, Il. Let me process what you just said. At the same time, a bad feeling arose. Il, could it be that you truly believe my personality and my grandfather's are literally identical?
Yes, you are related by blood. This means your bodies share genetic code. At least, that is how I understood it. The only change being in speech and gender.
His honesty made me hang my head. Oh, Il, I see. No wonder he'd been so friendly to me. Il viewed me as a literal copy of my grandpa. What is this? I was feeling so happy about getting closer, but now I just feel estranged and hurt. I feel like, is this like the way the whole route's gonna go? Just feeling awkward and weird and not connecting and like hurt? Because it doesn't bode well. Prepared for the worst. In an attempt to clear the looming depression, I moved to take the straw in my mouth that was idle in the cup of juice. Well, I was gonna say juice cup, and then I was like, juice of cup? Brain. Anyway.
However,
Il continued the conversation.
Even though you were different from Soan, I'm not disappointed in you. In fact, the current distance between us is desirable.
Huh? I stopped.
I mean, even right now, you sat in the seat next to me naturally, right?
Yeah?
As someone would have gone behind the counter and listened to what I had to say as the owner of this place, I imagine. So, in contrast, I enjoy there's an owner like you who would come and talk, taking the seat beside me.
Il smiles gently and speaks again, this time showing in his beautiful eyes a true reflection of Spacey Owaki, of me.
Spacey, I wish to redefine my view of you as something other than a watchful owner. I wish to see how this relationship blooms. I may ask things of you in this process. Are you willing to work with me on this?
Il answered me honestly. He told me he saw me and Grandpa as one and the same, but he knew we were different as this talk unfolded. With his innocent smile and his stance toward correcting himself without hesitation, my initial shock began to wash away. Actually, I feel very relaxed now. Okay, so better. Of course, I'd really like to get to know you too. From here on out, I'll be able to start establishing a relationship with him. Seeing as we officially opened today, there couldn't have been a better time. So that's actually, I mean, that's kind of nice. He's like, you're basically the same person, right? No. Oh, cool. Let's figure that out then. Instead of being like, no, I think you're the same person, so you're the same person. Like, you know, some assholes, like, can't ever admit they're wrong. They probably would have somebody like that in an Otome game. You know, there'd be the asshole. Sorry. Okay. Now we're gonna get to chapter 4.
Cool!
After we, you know, skip through this. Oh wait, don't I have to get called and yelled at? Here we go. Calling, getting yelled at, telling him off, that kind of thing. Hey, listen, no. Fuck you, former boss. No, you can't tell me what to do. I don't work there anymore. Yay, good girl. Woohoo! Ah, I did awesome. Anyway. Just in case you forgot what happened. Oh no! Oh my god, I got separated from everybody! What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait, huh? Wait. What the hell just happened? Does it seem odd? That, like, I don't remember that happening. Like... Like, all of... Oh, were we flashing back? Was it a flashback? Okay. Like, I was like, why the hell are we back at the tea party? We just got lost, huh? It was probably a flashback and I forgot about it. Look. I just, for some reason... Weren't flashbacks different colors? It looked the same color. Look. Whatever. Anyway. We're here! We got thrown off a cliff! Canna saved us! Woohoo! Beautiful! Okay, now we're gonna go and like, hey, wait! We're about to meet Venia! Look, this beautiful goddamn bastard! It's gonna stab us in the back, but not in this route. It's okay. We don't follow Venia. I really don't want to. And he's like, good. I hate you. You secretly love us, Venia. We love you too. You're the side character we don't get to see enough of that we just fucking all adore. Like, you should have been a romancy character. I'd love that shit. Look. We need more fabulously androgynous men, is all I'm saying. Okay. Take a sip of my drink. This is different. I quietly take a sip from the wooden cup and a sweet scent runs through my nose. That's so good. It was easy to drink, as if it were mixed with maple syrup and honey. I felt my cheeks melt at this flavor. Unknown to my human palate. I wonder if I could use this in a drink. To put it in coffee might be difficult, but maybe there are other ways to use it.
And then how about mixing it with milk and making it like a honey latte? I'd love to try that.
Though if you put it on the menu, Candace would have to bring some in every day. Oh, Il and Miser! Are you two done already? You were surrounded by fairies just now.
Yes, it was very unusual for them to see an angel and demon paired together like this. We were asked so many questions.
Gay ship right here. Answering one just brought on 10 more. I can only say things so quickly. With a smile, I extend out my cup and the two bring in theirs for a toast. Bring theirs in for a toast, whatever. With the pleasant sound of the wooden cups meeting each other, I narrow my eyes. Seeing a scene like this really makes it feel real to me, as if it wasn't already, that this really is another world. It's not just the people or the setting, the atmosphere itself is the most different. Ignis mentioned it before, but it's thick. Sweet? Oh yeah, the talk about energy from around noon today. It seems like Ill's affected a bit by it too. If Ill used his powers here, we'd get a downpour of flowers instead of light.
And in your case, Miser, all the plants here would rot away.
Awkward laugh. I'm sure Ill meant no harm, but that image was a bit much. Huh. So then, are the mysterious powers you two use not actually magic?
No, in fact, they're the complete opposite.
Magic. Its basis is a fundamental element in other worlds, yet to be understood by science. Some non-humans use that fundamental element to cause all sorts of supernatural phenomenon. Ill's brand is a kind of angelic law that's a combination of logic and math, executed by praying to the heavens. It's very graceful.
Conversely, Miser's brand has no definition, permeates all, and is a type where one's wisdom and abilities become techniques.
The two nod at each other as the other explains the power they employ. Uh-huh. It was a bit difficult to understand. Well, to make it simple, what ill uses are techniques made from minute calculations.
And what Miser uses is some kind of power that's really strong.
Oh, I see. The explanation seemed oversimplified, but it was direct and understandable for someone like me. Except for, like, Miser uses powers. Well, but are powers a magic? No, they're powers. So magic. No. Powers. What kind of powers? Some kind of. That explains nothing. Calculations. Okay. Sorta get... Okay. That makes a little bit more, but still. Well, this power is defined differently between worlds and have many names. It's a lot to absorb in one day. I think it's probably sufficient to know that they're just different powers.
There may come a time when I'll be able to use my abilities on display. It may be good to compare them then.
To put my abilities on display. Wow, what did I said used, didn't I? Wow. Okay, I will. That's probably exactly what we'll get for Miser too, because we would get to see him. I wonder if, because you have to finish all of them to unlock Miser, if when we go see everybody, if we'll have a different option, it'll add a Miser option. Like, he's not there because you can't technically get on his route, right? Anyway, I don't know what's happening. You know what? Don't fucking ask. Don't ask! It's none of your business! This would be a good time for me to have something to say, but I don't, except for yawning. I don't know why, I just started yawning while I started to record this. Apparently I need a fucking nap. Alright, that was the first time we met Karya. I was like, wait a minute, we didn't have the whole Mr. Rindo try, like, and Karya and the ice thing. We haven't gotten there yet. Okie dokie. That's later. Rindo hasn't been around for a while. Welcome back! Was he in the fairy world with us? I don't remember. He should have gone. But yet, well, we didn't really see him, to be honest. Because we only spend time with Miser Rindo there. Look, Anyway, here we go. This is the scene. I was like, wait a minute, huh? Right. We haven't picked up our stray yet. Now, here we go. This is Mr. Rindo taming our stray. So you can keep him. Huh. Well, okay. We've literally picked up a stray because he's technically from the fairy world. And then we have Kororo, who's technically from Bestia. And then we have the little clay dude. We have Ten, who's technically from Amasaki Island. But, you know, but that counts as the Rindo stray. But we don't have a stray that we picked up. Are we going to pick up a stray? But, well, we never went to Ill or Miser's worlds. So we can't pick up strays from their world, huh? I'm just saying. And I wonder... Oh, sorry. Holy shit, I can't stop yawning. Please be careful. If Mikado's assistant is after Ill or Miser. Because he kept saying him, and like, he's got his face hidden. Maybe he's the one who's like, why did Miser get away? You never know. You know. It's him in the thing. Or is it me in the thing? Woo! Who knows? Look. Because, like, I'm the narrator, goddammit. But not all the time, so. Let's greet everyone. There we go. And now... we're going to get into... Oh, hi. Hey, Rendo, what's up? Here we go! Ignis chapter. Do, 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 do. Boo-doo, doo-doo. Boo-doo, 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 boo, boo-doo. I said Ignis chapter, right? Look, sometimes things come out of my mouth and I'm like, did I say what I think I said or did I say something totally different? Anyway, it's the Bestia chapter. Whatever I said. I don't know why I was like thinking I said the Miser chapter. I'm like, but that's not right. It's Ignis and Bestia. Like, such dry eyes. Oh my god.
Oh. A little Kododo.
Kokororoko. Kokororoko? Kokororoko. Because the game doesn't know what his fucking name is, depending on what route we go down. I won't do anything dangerous. Come on, Mr. Rendo, let me go! Come on, Dad! Literally our daddy. Like, in his route. Okay. I don't know. Thinking, thoughts in head, nothing to say. That's the only thing about skipping through so much is there's like I gotta fill like the dead air time. Like, holy shit. Oh. What is it? We'll try this non-made tent. I'll use a particular type of my magic. Come to think of it, I remember Il using his power to heal Mr. Rendo during the Karya incident. Okay. I've heard of that before at Medeo, haven't I? How your powers and ills are different? Okay, so this goes back to that conversation. Okay, cool. Right, yeah. And this time we'll have Il do the lifting, seeing as the situation is quite appropriate for his powers. Okay. That was just a tiny little aside, not much. Not much difference, just oh, I heard about that before. Okay. Probably because this might have been in the original playthrough when you don't drink out of the cup. You know what I mean? You just talking like this is where you would find out their powers being different. This fucker. Yeah, he's totally my bro. And I'm like, awesome. I'm like, I'm gonna drop kick you in the next fucking century. I'm gonna drop kick you into last century so I don't have to deal with you anymore because I don't want to have to actually catch up to you in the future. I'm worried about Il. Dun, dun, dun. Hello. Hi. Hi. I love Miser so much. He's my boo. Doo, 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 doo. Alright, here come the Minotaurs. Grunt, going to eat you. Yeah, it's very weird that his sprite was still in his normal clothes. I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't he have changed? It's like he changed back? I don't know, it was bizarre. Punch him harder next time. I can't see it. I don't see it. Oh, and this is where he's gonna get Kororo love. Oh, snuggling with our Uniseal. Alright. So. Chapter 7. Alright, so the Il chapter in the main... I was like thinking about that. I'm like, everyone got a chapter in the main route, but we didn't really get one. I'm like, that's true. This was Il's chapter. We hang out, play with him, go to the Otome Fest, that kind of thing. Boop, boop, ba-doo, boop, 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 ba-doo, boop, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo. Fucking Dromy. He was in the back of my mind the second I saw him, but it just took me a while to articulate it. Because he just kept showing up. I'm like, she's so sad. We should take her out and have fun. This sounds like there's some weird, wacky shenanigans. Okay, we're gonna play with Kororo. And Ignis takes us to the park. Oh, right. And all the dogs follow. I forgot about it. He's a puppy magnet. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know why they fucking follow me. It's because you're a dog. I'm not a fucking dog. Yes, you are. You're kind of a fucking dog. Like, it's so funny. Fucking forgot about that. Oh, God, that was amazing. Everyone wants to take pictures of Il because he's so beautiful. I mean, seriously. And then I get punched out by one of the girls. Because they're crazy. Where do you want to go? I'm happy you're thinking about me, but where is it that you want to go? Me? Yeah, I'm sure there are things you'd like to see or places you'd like to go, right? But you look like you're enduring this and you'd feel bad asking me to tag along. Am I wrong? Aw, we take his thoughts into consideration. Oh, is this when the crazy guys are like, "Yo, what the fuck, baby? We come here just to hit on chicks, because chicks like the assholes." Look, first of all, you're not Van Helsing, so get out of here. What I like the glass is assholes, but only in the Otome games. In real life, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna punt you into fucking last century, just like Dromy. Half of all the ill CGs we're gonna get. Miser has a lot of fucking CGs. I'm very excited about that. Like, all the rest of them are, like, roughly around the same amount, and, like, Miser's like, "Bitch, I got way more!" Hell yeah! Usually my favorite, it's like, wait, but my favorite has, like, 4 CGs and everybody else has, like, 40. What the fuck? So I'm very excited about that, okay? Poster boy always gets the most, okay? I just feel like sometimes I love the characters that don't really get as much love in the CG department. Okay. I want to go see what's happening. We're almost to Il's route. Are you fucking excited? Oh. We're gonna... Weird. And what is happening? What is going on? Let's flip this sign. Oh. Ah! It's a Minamisaki Island! What the fuck? Where'd you go? I do not know.
Oh, you!
Huh. Wait. I ended up here. It's funny because they have to show you flipping the sign and that does not speed through. It's like... Shh. Shh. Oh my god, it's been 4 years.
Oh no! Oh!
I miss being the Kure. Look, they may be terrible and they probably hurt your ears, but I kind of have fun doing the god-awful fucking voices. Like the old lady voice. My obnoxious girl sidekick voice. Fucking Mikado's voice. 10. I love doing them. They're the worst, but I like them. Probably because I don't have to try to do like a normal voice. I can just be as obnoxious as I want. Your ears be damned, okay? If you didn't come here for this bullshit, what are you here for? I know. I want to hear their beautiful voices too, but like... Just, I don't know, I just can't find a good balance to be able to do that. It's like... And then I will read the text. And then I will read the next text. It's like, it's just not as... Just can't put as much into it. I feel like it would get boring really fast. As much as I want to hear their voices too, with you. I get it. But, you know. Hey! If you want to listen to the game and hear their sexy fucking voice acting, buy the damn game. That's all I'm saying. Support the damn game, okay? Like, this way we get more of them, so... Hey, that's what you get. I gotta withhold something, don't I? You get my amazing voice acting. It's terrible, I know. My dreams. Well, my dreams of being a voice actress are just totally gone. Unless somebody wants an annoying voice. I can do that. No doubt.
Oh, skeletons! Help me, Rindo! Help! Help me, Rindo, you're my only hope. Oh dear.
10 might be my new favorite voice that I've discovered doing this. Like,
Oh! It's fun.
it's great. I don't know. Do. Ah, ... Okay. I feel like I heard someone's voice coming from the backyard. I wonder if someone's there. A bit curious, I peeked into the yard, but I didn't see anyone. Thinking it was my imagination, I was about to head back into the cafe when...
Oh, if it isn't Spacey.
A voice came from above, along with feathers drifting down to me. I assumed, since we're going into Ill's route, that it was Ill, so...
Is something the matter? Why are you here so late? Do you have need of me?
Ill quite literally began to float down after asking me these questions. You surprised me. I was wondering whose voice I was hearing, Ill. Wait, Ill, were you just up on Enchante's roof?
Yes, though for no reason in particular. I just felt like singing up there for a bit.
Singing? That's right. I thought I heard that voice in my conversations before. That's what it was. I thought so before, and I heard you from a distance during the incident today. Your voice is really pretty, huh? Didn't he also sing for us when he took us out on the date and he flew us away from the crazy dudes that were trying to attack us? I mean, I think it was like, oh, right, I've heard you before. You have a nice voice. Again, acting kind of like you haven't heard it close up before. I'm just saying.
Is that what you think? I've never thought to critique my own voice in any way before.
Yeah, I can't articulate it well, but it's different from a regular singer. There's something divine about it, maybe? It sounds pure? Something not infused with anything else. And it just feels like you, I guess. Pure. Ill blinked in confusion for some reason. Well, we about to unpurize him, huh? Just saying. What? Nothing? Oh, maybe that's a little esoteric.
No, that's not true. Thank you very much, Spacey. That is the highest honor to me.
Aw. Smiling at me, Ill looks up to the sky. The moon hung there in the distance.
Song is no more than a familiar method to me, an action which held none of the meaning you ascribe to it. But with your words, I feel like perhaps it is truly something of value.
He whispers with his pure voice, as if looking out to somewhere far away. Nope. He looks so sad and forlorn in his chapter things. Oh, no. Oh, that makes me sad. Sweetie, who hurt you? A melodious bird song signaled the crisp dawn, drawing my ear to the joyful chirps. I feel like that would have just been the perfect time for my bird to make his beautiful, joyful, melodious fucking noise. He's like too busy eating. I wake up to the bird song of shrieking and screaming.
Wake me up, lady! Lady! Human lady!
Basically. How lovely. The sunlight stunned my eyes, sore from slumber, as I shuffled to look out my window. It was idyllic, almost as if the Amasaki Island incident had never happened. Enchante sat below the brilliant sky, blue and infinite. But it wasn't the tranquility that stole my attention on this fine morning.
Please look hither, Ignis, at the article I found in this gaming publication.
Huh? Okay, I hear you. Give it here. What does it say? 2 scientists locked in epic battle? Sawa... Noida Kai? What is no Chirasuzi? What? Wow. That's... Those are names. Anyway. Advanced test screening to be announced.
Not the crude film advertisement. I was referring to the previous page about the game announcement. It says here, they're remaking the first Otome game I ever played, one so dear to my heart, and the release date soon approaches.
Oh.
The game itself was a golden classic with a dated game engine, but no means for one to download. It was tragic, a cruel era in time. But now, after a decade's worth of gaming innovation, I get to savor it once more.
It's actually really funny because there is actually a really super old game that's, like, being localized. I mean, like, this is like a few years, like, these are normally like a few years old by the time we get them sometimes. Sometimes they're new, but we get that. It's like a game from 5 years ago. But there really was just one that was it's like a really fucking old game. Like, it looks fucking old. You're like, that shit is like, I mean, old. So it's kind of, I don't think it was Automate either that was doing it. But it's funny, because now you're like, huh.
It's truly a miracle, a reward for the lifetime of my love, devotion, and prayers, which lay in the bounty belonging to heaven.
I see.
Are you even listening, Ignis?
Yeah, I'm listening. Limited apple tart you drops back on sale, right? Good for you, pal. Ignis munched on a cheeseburger with no intention of looking back at the magazine. The weather brought with it good conversation, another one of the day's peaceful gifts. But the best gift of all was seeing Ill's gleeful smile as he waxed poetic about this favorite Otome game being remastered. Ill is all of us inside. Oh, there's a new game coming out! We got 3 in 2020, we're getting like 3 in 2021, we're fucking spoiled, oh my god! It's a great time to be alive! Could you imagine? If we got half as many in a year as Japan gets? Holy shit, we'd all be dead! We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves. 3 in a year is like, what's happening? Oh my god, the world's ending, isn't it? We're lucky if we get 1 a year. Now we're getting 3? Holy fucking shit. Well, from Axis anyway. So, that's amazing. And then you're like, and then this company's localizing this one, and then this company's doing the, wait, what? Oh my god, what? Huh? Voltage has a bunch of them fucking on the Switch. We have a ton of fucking, like, we don't, there could be like 3 years where they don't release a game, and I've got enough fucking games stocked up that we could last. But I still want more. I want them all. Give them fucking all to me. Anyway, the clock chimed as the minute struck the hour. It dawned on me to say something to Ill, who was still engrossed by the article. Ill, shouldn't you get ready? Go on and prepare your belongings before we go.
Oh, is it time already? In that case, I shall fetch my wallet from my room.
Where are we going? Ill hummed a gentle tune and skipped upstairs. Then, as if to replace him, Canis emerged from his room and waited for Ill to pass before heading down the staircase. Are you and Ill going somewhere? He seemed rather chipper. Yep, we've been planning this trip to an Otome cafe for a while now. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Collab Cafe. As the name suggests, a cafe opened in collab with games and anime. Most of them are held for a limited time only, and many fans of the original work come to visit. They can have anything from limited goods to original food dishes. Oh my fucking god, I want to go to one. So excited about this. We get to go in a game. A cafe? But if you had need of a cafe, wouldn't Enchante suffice? How to put this? They call it a cafe, but the experience is way different. They devise a menu based on localizations or things from the game. Oh, locations. Wow, not localizations. They devise a menu based on locations or things from the game. They even sell merch. Dream opening one here in the USA somewhere. You just be like, where the hell would it go where anybody would want to come? Where are all the Otome fans located? He went on and on about collecting all the limited coasters to complete his little fandom shrine. I don't like the way you say his little fandom shrine. Are you saying little fandom shrine as in it's puny, or like it's little, like it's actually a small shrine that he's putting it in? Like it's small in stature, or are you like making fun of it? Oh, your little games that you play. I just don't like your tone, sweetie. The guy's never worked a day in his life. He was born spoiled and he'll die spoiled. Shut up. It was indeed likely the angel was in his room, stuffing fistfuls of gold into his pouch. I momentarily indulged in my daydream when Ignis pointed his nose at me sternly. mean, I guess I'm grateful that pale, skinny hermit's finally leaving his room, even if it is for some pansy Otome event. You shut up!
You shut your mouth.
Just do me a favor. Don't spoil him, okay? Oh my god. See, this is why we couldn't date someone like Il. Oh my god, you're gonna spend all your money. I'm gonna spend, oh my god, we're gonna spend all of our money. Oh, that's gonna be great. Never mind, you know what? I need that in my life. I'm not spoiling him. Besides, going to other cafes is good for business. Consider it market research. You said it best. I think we should celebrate his initiative to leave the house. It is an occasion. That reminded me, when I had first moved to Enchante... If this is what we do in Il's round, I'm going to be very excited about it. Il shut himself in his room to game for hours. Ignis took great offense to this and barked. Hey, open up! Take down this damn barrier, you little nerd! You haven't left your room in 3 days now. Come out to eat at least.
I refuse. I'm committed to my mission of playing this game to completion, which demands my total concentration.
On the second floor, a conflict of sorts waged between a fallen angel and a beast fighter. There were more than a couple instances of Enchante's foundation being shook. It delights me to see Il enjoying investing in his hobby more. While I, for one, would love to aid him on his quest. Considering the event is open to the general public, I must, decline. I'm sure. I couldn't help from smirking, as there was no mistaking the embarrassment in Canis's voice. As expected, the only places Il had expressed any interest in visiting were related to Otome. In other words, they swarmed with women. Although women who attended Otome events were something else entirely. Hey! Yeah, we are. Never mind. Il rarely felt comfy in spaces with members of the opposite sex. But I think you've been rubbing off on him as of late. His demeanor improves after each of your outings together. Make no mistake, this can only mean good things for Il. On his behalf, I thank you, Spacey. Oh, shucks. No need to thank me. It's no problem at all. She's like, I secretly fucking love going. And I love going out with Il. We can go and oogle cute anime boys together. It's really weird. You're really more like, I just love the characters and the romance. And I'm like, I want to marry him. So you're right. Okay, we're a little weird, but it's fine. Remember, don't be stupid. But that's my middle name. Huh? Unlike Canis's show of gratitude, Ignis kept sneering, pointing his nose upward. You're just jealous because you don't have anything as fun as the Otome games that you're in love with, okay? All of you want to pat the baby on the back for leaving the house, but he's still gonna crap his pants. The guy's got no idea how to act in front of humans. He's a walking nuclear bomb and no one has a clue. Couple that with his lack of social etiquette, and baby, you don't stand a chance. Put us on a timesheet and give us shifts if you want. The moment someone takes their eyes off him, boom, disaster. Take it from me. And that's why you can't loosen the leash just because he's learning how to be normal. Walking nuclear bomb? Ignis, you're so dramatic. I have a feeling this is gonna go bad. Shit's gonna happen now because Ignis said it.
Thank you for your patience. Shall we get going?
Yeah. We're not going to be able to see the event. We're going to have to end this part. All right, we'll be off. Ignis, Canis, make sure the place doesn't burn down while we're away. Of course, you have my word. I trust Canis. Ignis would burn the place down. Sheesh. Has it totally slipped her mind that no one here is human? Ah! I'm so excited about this place. Hey, look. Chinagi. I don't know who those other boys are, but we need that game in our lives. Or those games. Well, that's definitely Color X Malice Unlimited right there. Well, that's Color X Malice right there. I don't know what the one on the left is, or the one on the far right. Not the little chibis. The little chibi Van Helsing! Oh my god, I love it! Okay, whatever games are shown here that we have that have not been localized already need to fucking get localized. You can't do this. I said this when we played Color X Malice Unlimited, okay, you motherfuckers? You cannot show games and be like, hey, look, it's Clock Zero. Bitch, you haven't localized that. You better fucking localize this in the background of your game. You need to fucking localize. It's only fair. I'm calling shenanigans. So, I'm just saying. I demand it. It's just right. It's totally exactly. Yeah, everyone agrees. But I'm gonna stop here because we're at time, and we'll get to the Otome Cafe in the next part. So you can just stare at those beautiful boys in the background that you can barely see. Like, anyway. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.